hear something light or something deep?
Deep!
Go deep, sister, go deep.
Alright, I had the light one ready, so now I gotta go find the deep one. It's coming. This is one of my shorter ones. It's called Mr. Officer. Mr. Officer, please don't shoot. I know my dialect and skin tone is much different from you, but instead I beg that if you could just have mercy on my soul and not treat me so cold, you would see that in many ways I am a lot like you. You see, I might be slightly burned from the brush of the sun, but the blue that runs loyal through my veins is supposed to represent the same exact reason you came to wear the blue uniform you claim to uphold and maintain. I don't apologize at all at the fact that you are intimidated by the way that we walk, talk, move, and look. But I am sorry that you feel the need to pull your Glock and squeeze the trigger when you feel shook. Tell me, why is it okay when the pale skin of someone's face is enough justification for erasing the black nation, dominating the race and leaving many dead without a trace? Yet I find the biggest disgrace is among our own race, who seem to only unite when the spilled blood from our own type is expelled from those who are white. But our deepest wounds are made fatal by our own brown and black colors, of which we can't even get over our own self-racism, even enough to be able to trust one another, yet love each other. There are no wrong or rights when it comes to picking or choosing fights, just people with different points of views who lack the insight of another person's need for life. Racism is not just black or white. We have transgressed so far, from the Three Stooges to I Love Lucy to All in the Family to the color purple. We are in living color, dear white people. And still the question remains, why does everybody hate Chris? What was the big risk that you feel the need to cut us off from being free to be who and all that we can be in a society? For the thousands of years, freedom has been constantly preached but only made available to those whose skin tone is different from we. Yet still the question remains, why do we as a black race hate one another and throw so much shade at each other? I know a lot of us may have had it hard in life, whether it was growing up without a father or mother, the environment we are in, little to no funds or even no food in the fridge. Maybe you're angry because your mother or father, even both, were on drugs, so you grew up in rage and feeling lonely because you had to fend for yourself. And I know that can be tough on a youngin', especially when there's not enough love to go around or hugs to calm you down. When you are inflamed with so much anger from the weight of the world clinging to your back like a cliffhanger, you feel there is nowhere else to go but down. I could go on and on with the endless possibilities of negativity, while the worn out strings from this beat up violin tries to keep on playing the happy tunes of this world that all along has been faking, knowing the whole time that the ship of this entire human race, of this old Titanic, will soon be sinking. So instead, I just want to take these last few seconds of this poem to love on you, and in hopes to also spread that love. Take a look at the person you're sitting next to. Give them some dap, a handshake, or even a hug. I said, give them some dap, a handshake, or even a hug. Dang, y'all hard-headed. Dang, okay, I gotta get back to our back because I was participating, so, okay. Alright, so, as I'm saying now, so take a look at the person you're sitting next to, give them some dap, a handshake, or even a hug. It's one human race, no colors involved. Can everybody in this room do me a favor? Turn to your neighbor. As you may never know what a person may be going through in their life, try not to judge them for their unforeseen failures or your assumed defamations of their character and visual stripes, and just tell them you are loved. I said, do me a favor. Turn to your neighbor and tell them next time, be loved and show them you are loved.